Hey out there, and welcome to day 9 of our 30 days of yoga. I'm Kate, and I'm glad you're back. So today, as promised, is going to be a core focused class. So nothing super bonky. We're just going to bring some attention to building stability in our core. So a couple of blocks would be a great thing to have. A blanket is cool, but not necessary today. You can find a quiet spot, roll out your mat, and let's do this. All right, so we are going to start on our backs. Go ahead and lay down. And when you get down there, you're going to bend your knees, feet flat on the mat. Take your feet wide, let your knees drop in toward each other. Take a moment to kind of feel your shoulder blades underneath you, to let your arms rest out to the sides, and close your eyes. And just feel the parts of your body that rest on the floor. Take a moment to register the temperature of the air on your skin. Maybe the color that's dancing on the backs of your eyelids as the light filters through. And start to bring your attention to your breath. And notice if there is anything you're holding on to, any group of muscles, any place within you that you still feel a grip or a tightness. And see if you can use your exhales to start to release that, to let it go. So just because I say we're doing core work today, it doesn't mean we're going to go super crazy on crunches or anything like that. Most yoga postures can be core work, right? Keeping your connection in your center. And that's it. So we are going to do some exercises that'll fire you up in there, but nothing to make you crazy, I hope. So with those feet still wide, you can start to let your knees windshield wiper side to side. You got it. And maybe start to rock your head side to side. Maybe it goes in the same direction as your legs. Maybe it goes in the opposite direction. Maybe you were like me and picked a bun in your hair right at the spot where you're laying on it. Oh, it's all good. Come back through center with your knees. Bring your feet about hips distance apart. Bring your arms alongside your body. And in fact, you can bring your hands right onto your stomach here. And you're just going to feel where you can draw your belly button in and press your low back into the floor a little bit. So you can feel like you're kind of ironed out here, right? And then release that and let your pelvis give its little natural tilt. And so now you can feel where your low back starts to lift a little bit away from the floor. Okay, that's cool. All right, and then pull your abdominal muscles in again and start to feel your back kind of tack into the floor. And then release that. All right, so now we're gonna do a couple of rounds of cat and cow, just laying here. Because, right? So when you inhale, you're going to feel that super arch of the back. You can dig your sitting bones down. And when you exhale, now you're going to lengthen those sitting bones toward your heels, almost like your sitting bones lift up off the floor and you get a big crunch in your belly. And we can dramatize it. You can make it as big as you want, or you can keep it more mini. It's up to you. Exhale and round. Keep it going. So you get a little, spinal massage here. And you're automatically starting to work your awareness and to fire up your awareness in your center here, in your belly. A couple more. Feels kind of good, I hope. Last one. All right, come back to neutral and just let it be. Blip, everything's good. Now you're gonna do that core activation just gently, not as dramatically as when we were rounding the spine, but pull your belly button in and feel where your low back starts to kind of grip into the floor. We're gonna keep that awareness there. Keep that action. Lift your feet off the mat. And you're gonna pull your knees a little bit closer into your chest. So now we have your knees kind of forward of your hips. And you're gonna take your hands on the fronts of your thighs. Elbows can stay on the floor. And your head can stay on the floor this whole time. If at any point you wanna start to lift it up, I can tell you when, right? Take a breath in. And when you exhale, you're gonna squeeze. Knees into hands, press hands into knees. Inhale, relax. Exhale and squeeze. And relax. And squeeze. And you're gonna keep going at this, right? You can start to kind of center on your breath, on that squeeze through your low belly. This is a great way to start to warm up your core. If you're like, there are some muscles I've forgotten that exist, and that happens, this is a good place to start to get them to wake up. A couple more. If you want to start lifting your head off the mat, you can do that. It's up to you. I find it's enough work with my legs. 3 more. Last one. And drop your feet to the floor and just let your belly relax. Okay, not so bad, right? You can stay with that variation for this next round. We're gonna add a little leg extension. So here we go. Both knees in again. Hands to the fronts of your thighs. Now you're gonna transfer both hands to your right thigh. Stretch your left leg out. Now your left leg can hover or it can relax on the floor. What matters here is the squeeze. So squeeze that right knee, press the hands. Inhale, drag the left knee in. Now both knees, exhale and press. Inhale, extend that right leg. Exhale, the left leg's gonna squeeze. Inhale, both legs. Exhale, left leg out. And squeeze. Bring it in. And squeeze. Right leg out. And squeeze. Bring it in. And squeeze. If this gets intense, keep going. You can just keep it with the 2 legs. And squeeze. Forget the leg extension. And squeeze. All right, last time, left leg out. Both legs in. Right leg out. Both legs in. You can grab your knees, rock a little bit around on your low back. Hopefully that wasn't too inflammatory for your back. Drop your feet to the mat, let your belly go, bloop for a second. All right, and now from here, you're gonna take your knees in, bring your legs up, right? All right, so arms can rest by your sides. Shoulders stay soft. Now you're just gonna feel your low belly lift in and up. Heels are gonna lift toward the ceiling and set it down. Lift those heels and set it down. You got it. We're gonna do 10. We're at 3. No momentum, no arms, squeeze. That's 5. You got this. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, pull those knees in. Whoo, feet to the mat. All right, shoulder blades in, arms alongside. You're gonna push into your feet, lift your hips, stretch your arms up. Exhale, set it all back down on the floor. Little moving bridge. Inhale, lift up and stretch back. Exhale, bring it back down. 1 more. Inhale, lift it up. Keep those arms back. Exhale, slowly start to lengthen yourself back onto the floor. And then let your arms come down by your sides. Take them out just a little bit away from you, and you're gonna windshield wiper a little bit side to side here. Beautiful. All right. And then from here, you're going to pull your knees in, grab the backs of your thighs. You're going to cross your ankles, and we're going to roll slowly forward and back until we can come all the way up. Plant your hands, come into your table. And once you hit table, 3 rounds of cat and cow, just to get a nice stretch through your belly. There it is. And round. Exhale. Stretch it out again. And pull it in. One more. And pull it in. All right, find your table. You're gonna grab your blocks. Okay, bring them underneath your hands. And now, once you see where we're going, if you wanna flip these blocks up higher, if you've got them high and you wanna clip them lower, you get to adjust as we go, right? So now from here, you're gonna take your right leg and stretch it back. Lift that foot up. Core strong, right here. Support that leg. All right. When you exhale, you're gonna drag your knee toward your right tricep and try to kick the block with your foot. And then take it back. Inhale. Drag that knee in and kick. One more. Take it back. Knee comes in high as it can and kick. And then take this leg all the way back and you're gonna step the right foot up. Press into that sole of your right foot. Take your arms, reach them out, stretch up. Feel that low belly lift. So even here, it can be about the core a little bit, right? Connection right here. Inhale. Exhale, take your hands down to the mat. We're gonna step forward, Uttanasana. You can use those blocks under your hands the whole way up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Press into your feet, come all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana, deep breath in. And exhale, come all the way back down. Fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift. And then here we go. You're gonna bend your knees, sink your hips, find a chair pose. Take those arms, reach them up. And then bring your hands into prayer. You're gonna toe heel your feet open. So we've got some room here. Then we're gonna lower down, try to find our way into a Malasana. Use the blocks if you want. Sink your hips. Beautiful. Feel your chest lift. And now you're gonna take your butt back, find a boat. This is it, we got this. Roll your shoulders back. Keep the low belly lifted, keep this low back, drawing in and up, inhale. Exhale, feet come back down to the floor. Coming back up into your Malasana. Hands behind you. Press into your feet, straighten your legs and fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift. And now you're gonna move those blocks back, plant your hands, downward facing dog. Oh, and you can pedal it out. Excellent. Here we go. Drop your knees. Grab your blocks. Now you know where we're going, so you can find that correct height already. Take your left leg, kick it straight back behind you. Inhale. When you exhale, that left knee is going to pull in and then tap forward. Boom. And then kick it back. And then drag it in. Tap that block. One more. Kick it back. As you exhale, pull it in. Round that upper spine. Kick. Inhale, take it back. Exhale. Now we can step it forward. Anjaneyasana. Sweep those arms out and up. Soften your shoulders. Feel your legs draw in. Full breath. Hands down. Step it forward. Uttanasana. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Press into your feet. Come all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Bend your knees. Sink your hips. Chair pose. We're here. Full breath. As you exhale, hands come to prayer, toe heel those feet open. Now you kind of see where we're going here. You're gonna sink your hips, lift your chest, lower into your squat. And now reach your hands forward, take your butt back. Maybe your hands catch you. Gonna come all the way down. And find your boat. All right. Shoulders back. Feel that lift through your chest. Inhale, we're going to lower halfway. Exhale, pull it up. We're going to do just 3. Lower it down. If this feels crazy, forearms to the floor. Squeeze it up. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, squeeze it, lift back into your Bodhi pose. Plant your feet. We're going to come back into your Malasana and then fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, find some length. Downward facing dog, move it back. Okay, take your right leg, lift it up, stretch it back behind you. Inhale. You're gonna bend your knee, stack your hip, open it up. So we wanna try to open as much as we can in between all those squeezy, corey things. And then square it off. All right, from here, you're gonna take these right toes and try to tap your right wrist. If that seems crazy, take that knee to your tricep. I'm gonna go here and tap, up and back. 2 more, bring it forward. Maybe it looks like this, up and back. Last one, bring it forward, give a tap, up and back, and then step it up. We're gonna find a crescent lunge now. Press into the floor, come all the way up. You can sink weight down into your feet, take your arms, reach them out, stretch it up, inhale. When you exhale, we're gonna open, find a warrior 2. Yes, and from your warrior 2, you're gonna bend your elbows, interlace your fingers. And now think about this, the sides of your body, right? Here in the middle section 2 is kind of all drawing in without making it super hard to breathe, right? Gonna lengthen up. And when you exhale, a little reverse warrior. Squeeze through your belly, inhale, come on up. Exhale, lean that elbow over to the side. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, reverse. Inhale it up and bring it forward. Elbow toward that knee. Inhale up, connected to that core. Exhale. One more, come on up. And then elbow toward that knee. Inhale, come on up. This time, regular old reverse warrior, stretch it long. Straighten that front leg. Come out and over, Trikonasana. Find your triangle. Feel this right side body lengthen. Then we're gonna windmill it down to the floor. Step it back, downward facing dog. Take your gaze to the top of the mat and walk or hop, Uttanasana. Inhale halfway. Exhale and fold. Press into your feet, come all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. You guessed it, chair pose, sink your hips. Toe heel those feet open. We're gonna lower it down. Yes, feel that chest lift. And then butt back. We're going for our boat, forearms to the mat. Right, give yourself support here. If you want some extra support, you're just gonna take this right elbow, tap it over as you stretch those legs out. Squeeze it back up, exhale. Over to the left, tap and lift. Over to the right and lift. Over to the left and lift. One more each side. Over to the right and squeeze into the left. And squeeze. Oh, hold the backs of your thighs. Scoop those feet in. Coming back normal asana. Shift it forward. Inhale, feel your spine lengthen. Exhale, Uttanasana. You can tumble over those legs. Halfway lift. Downward facing dog. Left leg's gonna lift. Inhale, sweep it up. Stretch back behind you, then bend your knee, stack your hip, open. Oh. Okay, square it off, inhale. And then knee to tricep or toes tap the wrist. Come on, forward. Pick your poison, up and back. And squeeze it in. Up and back. One more. Up and back. Step it forward, crescent lunge. Keep that connection all the way through. You can press back through this right heel as you scissor those inner thighs. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, open warrior two. All right, here we are. You're gonna bend your elbows and release your fingers behind your head. And zip in and up as much as you can through the sides, front and back. Here we go. Reverse that warrior. Inhale it up. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale it up. And exhale it back. Up through center and tap. Back up through center. Reverse. Up through center. One more. Tap it down. And then back up. Reverse your warrior. Straighten that front leg. Trikonasana, out and over. Feel that left hip crease deepen. Start to roll your right shoulder open. Feel this right side rib cage hug back. Left side's gonna tuck under. Take that top arm, reach it up. Deep breath. And then windmill it down. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, slide it forward into plank. Exhale, lower through knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Upward facing dog, or baby cobra. Oh, pause in the back bend. Feel the front of your body extend. Downward facing dog. All right, take that right leg, lift it up, stretch it back, inhale. Take that knee to your right tricep as you exhale, squeeze it in, hold it here as high as you can. I know, 3, 2, 1, inhale it up and back. Over to the left side, as high as you can get it. 3, 2, and up and back. And then step it forward. Crescent lunge. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, open warrior two. All right, from here we're gonna flip the front palm, reach that right arm up and back, take your left hand and sweep it forward toward the front of your knee. So you get a little kind of a squeeze action here with the hands. Inhale it up. Exhale, same thing, side angle, but the right hand's gonna reach toward your inner left thigh, left arm's gonna reach overhead. Inhale it up. Exhale, reverse. Inhale it up, same connection with your core. Exhale, find that side angle. Inhale up. We got this. Exhale, reverse. Inhale it up. Exhale. All right, from here we're gonna come back up, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, take your arms up overhead like you have a big old ball between your hands. And now we're gonna take the hands, reach them back. And then come on forward. As you do, soften that right knee. Just a hair. We're gonna find our, you can always take the right hand down. That kind of gave you a little sneak attack here. Take your gaze to that right foot. Keep your connection to your core. You're gonna hop the back foot in. We're gonna go for a little unsupported half moon, right? Hop it in, hop it in. It can be as big as you want it to be. You can work it here. You can keep that left leg low. We're gonna step it back, straighten your front leg, take those arms, reach them back. Inhale up, spread the arms, exhale, windmill it down. Oh, step it back, downward facing dog. Take your gaze forward, walk or hop, Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Let it go. Ride that in-breath all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Chair pose. Exhale. Take those feet wide. Sink your hips. Come on down. Malasana. Butt to the ground. Oh. Coming back into your boat. All right. Hands are going to come into temple. Interlace those last 3 fingers. Okay. Forearms can come to the floor. We can work like this. All right. You're going to take those hips, dip them to the right. Arms sweep left. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower. And squeeze. Keep it going. 2 more. And squeeze. I know. And squeeze through center. Tip those hips left. Arm swing right. Lower it down. Oh, and squeeze. And lower. And squeeze. And lower. 2 more. Last one. And squeeze back through center. Plant those feet. Malasana. Shift it forward and fold. Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Downward facing dog. Left leg's gonna extend. Inhale. Drag that left knee to your left tricep. Squeeze it in as high as you can and hold. For 3, 2, 1. Oh, up and back. Over to the right side. Squeeze. For 3, 2, 1. You can do it. Up and back. Yeah, step it forward. Crescent lunge. Open warrior 2. See? We can do hard things. Reverse your warrior, flip that front palm. As you exhale, sweep that right arm forward, left arm back. Connect with that core. Inhale it up. Exhale, left hand reaches, right arm extends. Oh, inhale up. Exhale. And up. And squeeze it forward. 1 more. Inhale it up. Find that reverse. Back up. Side angle. Unsupported. Squeeze that core. Warrior 2. Here we go. Arms are going to come up overhead. Straighten that front leg. We're going to reach back like you had that beach ball back there, right? And we're all like, yeah, beach ball. We're getting ready to toss it or something. I don't know. And then soften your left knee just a hair. Feel this left hip kind of dip in, and we're going to come up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Roll that right shoulder. You can always take this left hand down. Can work to straighten that left leg. Oh, it's hard work. Knit those ribs in. Unsupported Ardha Chandrasana. Hands can always come to your hips. Hands can come to prayer. This extending is harder than the others. So you're going to pop this back foot in, pop it in. Keep that core strong. Flex your right foot and play with how much tilt you want to get. How much lever. Whoop. Yep. And then step it back. Reach up. Stretch it back again. And here we go. Windmill it to the floor. Oh, mercy. Step it back. Come on forward into plank. And vinyasa how you want to. Knees, chest, chin, chaturanga, baby cobra, or upward facing dog. And then pull it back. Oh, downward facing dog. And you're gonna take your gaze forward and walk or hop your feet to the outside of your hands because we're going into our final malasana. Bend your knees, sink your hips, feel your chest lift. Then your butt's gonna come all the way down to the floor. Roll it all the way back. Take a moment here. We're gonna wrap this right leg around the left. Take your arms, stretch them up. Wrap the right arm underneath the left. So we're gonna do a little Supta Garudasana here. If these toes wanna tuck behind your ankle, they can tuck behind your ankle. Gonna find some extension here. Maybe those toes dip toward the mat, maybe the fingertips stretch back, but you wanna remember this connection with your low back and the floor. So if you start to move beyond the point where your low back can stay imprinted in the floor, then rewind. Keep that imprint, right? Inhale, when you exhale, elbows and knees squeeze. Just 3. Squeeze, again, and squeeze. And then release. Keep the cross of your legs. Drop your left foot. Unwind your arms.
out to the sides, and let your knees fall over to the right. Yeah. And then back up through the middle. And we're gonna switch. Left leg crosses over. You can wrap, lift your feet up. And then arms come up. Left arm comes underneath. Wrap those forearms. And then play. Low belly in, right? Feel your back body press into the floor. And maybe you take those toes down. Oh, fingertips up. Inhale. Exhale, everything squeezes to center. Inhale, release. And squeeze. And release. One more. Squeeze. And release that right foot all the way down. Arms out to the sides. Let your knees drop to the left. Okay, those were crunches. Did I say no crunches anywhere? I may have. Just 6. Back up through the middle. Oh, take your feet onto the floor. Arms alongside. One bridge. Press into those feet. Lift your hips. Come on up. Oh. Maybe you want to interlace those fingers underneath you. So you can start to stretch into your front body here. Press into the center of the back of your head, even as you root through your heels. Beautiful. And then release those arms and lower it down. Feet nice and wide. Windshield wiper those legs side to side. When your knees go to the right next time, just let them drop and hold. Shift your gaze to the left. And bring it up through the middle. Drop your knees left. Slide your gaze to the right. Back up through center. Hug your knees in, take them wide. And stretch those legs out. If you want your blocks or a blanket underneath your knees or anything at all to make you feel more comfortable, go for it. Close your eyes and keeping that connection with your core, but let it soften. So often during the day, we kind of hold everything in, right? In an effort to, I don't know, make ourselves smaller, right? We hold in through our stomachs. So let that go. Feel that tension release through your belly, through your low back, through your shoulders and your arms, your legs, your neck and your jaw, your cheeks and your forehead. Breathe. Staying as present as you can with your inhale, your exhale, and whatever comes up as you rest here. Just watch those thoughts slide through. And stay here as long as you'd like. If you'd like to press the pause and just chill for a while, please do. If you're ready to come out, you're going to deepen your breath. Move your fingers and wiggle your toes and draw your knees in. Real gently to one side. Press into the strength of your arms and come on up. Find a comfortable seat for a moment with your eyes closed. Bring your palms together into Anjali Mudra and bow your head and honor your time on the mat today. Honor your body and your breath and the strength within. And know that every time we work this core, the central part of you, we get that fire going. So bow to that inner fire that burns, that burns hot in you. Thank you so much for sharing some of your practice with me. I look forward to practicing with you again. Tomorrow is another day and another practice. So stay tuned. Make it a great day.